Hi guys, it's me, Jocelyn Fina, and for this video that's dedicated to the month of love 2024, I will talk about one of my big favorite movies. That being the Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift. And yeah, I'm aware that it's one of the lowest movies in the franchise as far as ratings go, but I don't care. I love it all the same. For one reason and one reason alone. It's set in Japan. Or I should say it's supposed to be set in Japan. Because I just found out recently that this movie is a lie. In that it's not really set in Japan for the most part. And the only part that's not is that is set in Japan is the ending part where they do the big race at the end. But for the most part, this movie is set in Los Angeles. So it is kind of a disappointment. But this movie is special to me because it was one of the first major introductions to Japanese culture. I mean, you have to be pretty, in love with Japanese culture if you wear something like this to the gym. And I'm gonna look at it. So this is a pretty interesting movie because it portrays certain aspects of Japanese culture as being correct, but then they have other spots that are dead wrong. And I'm going to try to mention some of them, but I'm no expert on it, so I can't really actually say anything with 100% accuracy all the time. So, we start with this guy Sean, played by Lucas Black, and he's going to be racing with a guy named Zachary and Clay from he's played by Zachary Bryan. Now, for those of you who grew up in the 90s, this name will be very familiar as one of the kids from Home Improvement, the oldest boy. And they want to raise because he's bullying Sean, played by Lucas Black. Now Clay driving a Viper, and I don't know what the other guy was racing, but it's a pretty fair matchup, I think. But his girlfriend actually puts up for the prize instead of the pink slips. So they raise each other to like a construction yard of like new houses and stuff in completely regular place. Now I should say that I'm not a big fan of the name Kid Rock much after this movie because he went way too deep into politics. But in any case, I find the song that Babuda song to be very appropriate for this, and very in sync with the action going on screen. Now, they show that the colleague's girlfriend, they should again mom like, I thought you loved me, and I guess I meant to have a new date for the prom. To which Clay had a look of oh my god, I'm gonna lose my girlfriend. Like you could see the gears going in his head. Like I'm gonna lose the thing once I bring him off the road. So he does, and eventually he rammed his shiny new car into a piece of equipment, and then him and his girlfriend only ends up with minor scratches and bruises, like a bullshit on this. But the more bullshit is what happened to Sean. Sean ends up winning the race, of course. Then he ends up making a big spin around and around and around and around. I think they played a song 6 days during this, which is also an awesome song. Not the main theme song of the movie, but still, it's a pretty good job. But so they show that, and then he tumbles around and around. I think we have a hot sauce in it too. Luckily, it didn't get in his eyeballs. That shit was stung. So he gets put in a hospital with the other guy. No, not a hospital, like a police station with the other two. Now, what's funny is that I call bullshit on the fact that he only gets minor injuries, because if I would drive the car that fast and I took a tumble like that round and round, then I would easily crippled, or more crippled than I already am. But anyway, we didn't see his mother, and I like the way the cop is like a tough guy toward the kid, or that it's 17 there. 16 or 17, and then the mother come by and it's like, excuse me ma'am, this child is lost and all of this stuff. He's gonna have to be extradited to another country, or to Japan to be with his father. Now, keep in mind that this person is an underage kid who's got trouble past with street racing, getting into fights, being bullied, getting all kinds of harassment, all that stuff, and using women as like a prize to be won. So it's funny that he goes to Japan on the other side of the world, a separate country. I would love to say it, but he goes there as a white boy fish out for a story. No knowledge of Japanese or the culture or the customs over there. No parent. The mother stays home and does whatever she's doing over there. And that's it. Real responsible guys. Now, he goes to his father's house, and his father is like in like an apartment or somewhat. And it's funny because when he goes over to see his father, he's knocking on the door, rings the doorbell and stuff, and then he's like waiting around and stuff. And then all of a sudden, a woman comes up, like a lady of the evening, if you will. And she said something in Japanese to the father. Now it's funny that for everything else in the movie they have subtitles for it. Not this part. I wonder what she probably said to him. I'm sure if I had a translation and read to you on YouTube, they probably demonetized me, boot me off the website again. That's pretty funny. So he said that God got time difference and stuff. I was putting on this date and this time and whatever. Now, I would think that a father, military man, would know the different times and stuff. But whatever. So the kid ends up going to high school, not knowing any of the customs over there. Doesn't manage the special school suburbs. And he meets Little Bow Wow. Little Bow Wow is like the type of guy who has connections to America. And that he gives Japanese kids a bunch of stuff like electronics, shoes, all of that stuff. Now that I think of it, that really doesn't make much sense because they're in freaking Japan. Japan has like the biggest market on electronic devices and components in the world. Even back then in 2007, let me check when that's made. Let me check here. Yes, it's 2006. But anyway, Japan's like one of the biggest component places in the world. In fact, my flight once said that all the best stuff comes from Japan. And that was in 85. Yeah. So, he is from 85. So, it must be true for two movies say it. And second of all, unless you like raised in Japan over several years, Japanese people tend to be really racist toward minority people. I'm not talking about white people. White people are like not very celebrities, but like they're more if you see a Japanese person with a white person, that means that they a status boost. But with black people and with Latino people and with other non-Japanese Asian people, it's more of a downgrade than anything else. So I don't buy that they would be all surrounding him like the left, right, and sideways because he's a celebrity. But he does have a cool car, like a Hulk design with the fist and the feet of the Hulk coming through the panels of the car. Kind of remind me of what you would see in the Nightmare on Elm Street movies, with the him coming through a wall like this. And yeah, I don't buy that. Another thing that I'll buy is that this is the first time it's one. It is in Japan, right? This is the first time it's exposed to the culture and the food there. I mean, I would love it over there as far as the food goes. But the fact that the man can instantly pick up chopsticks and know what to do with them, a little hard to believe because I would imagine that it would take quite a little while for people of the Caucasian persuasion to get used to eating with those. I mean, with me, just thinking about it will give me a couple of tunnels. Now, that being said, there will be a lot more women over there going for the Caucasian dude in the movie. Most of them Little Bow Wow. Yeah, he probably played Little Bow Wow, this guy. And they call him Twinkie. And what's more embarrassing, be called Twinkie or be called Twink? Because when you think of Twinkie, think of somebody that's like on drugs, like Twinkie, switching out stuff like that. So being surrounded by all the Japanese people will be like a holiday for me. It will be a treat. Even teachers and the professionals are attractive to me. That being said, the guy Sean falls in love with this girl Neela, and they start talking and stuff like that. And it's funny because she isn't, I don't think she's an Asian person. I think she's British and I think she's Caucasian, I believe. She might be mixed, but they don't portray her as being Japanese whatsoever. In fact, they say that she's a Gaiken, which is another word for foreigner. I should say that it's another word. It's more like the word evil, or say the word demon. It's not evil per se, but if you call someone a demon, or if you call someone bad or evil, they it's not really a curse word, but it's like a very bad mark on them. He's a gaijin, but so is he. Guess they bond over that. But here's the thing, and they called this out in the movie too, is that in Japan, long ago when I ate a nice Japanese girl, it'd be like me going to Italy, not eating a pasta or eating a tiramisu. Or it's like going on the Titanic and not eating a life preserver. It just doesn't make any sense for you to do that. And to top all off, she's in a relationship with DK, Dog Kunk, which I'm actually surprised that they didn't really get the joke in the movie, because they're in Japan, the capital of video games. They show DK is not in the Yakuza, but he's got Yakuza connections. His uncle's in it, and he's played by Sonny Chiba. Now, I don't know Sonny Chiba, but I do respect him as an actor. It's supposedly been in a lot of films, like Can't Wannabe. Well, I'm not gonna get into that. By the way, the Titanic joke, that was a reference to the movie, a joke from the movie, not from the real life tragedy that hundreds of people died. Sorry if anyone get offended by that, but it was a joke on the movie. So, here's a fun fact for you. I'm talking to a girl at the gym, not romantically or anything like that. I'm just talking to this girl as a friend from the gym, and she's Chinese. And her boyfriend is apparently gets nervous around me for some reason. I'm a guy in a wheelchair. I got good build, yes, but I get pissed off whenever I invite both of them, mind you, to learn how to play cards with me. And anyway, that's like a thing between two men and all that, and the girl and stuff like that. But if I know about his temperament or anything like that, but if the girl were with like a guy with mafia connections, or in this case cruiser connections, I'd be like, no, I don't want to do with you, no. Bye, see ya, have a nice day. But she's, again, mom, like forming a relationship along with him, with Sean, and that's like a big no-no. Never get in between a guy like DK and his woman. So it's like you're asking for trouble with that one. So, manage this out of the way. I gotta talk about DK for a minute. DK is played by Brian Key, and you might know him from like shows on like Greater Than Me and other stuff where he plays more of a serious role. But let me tell you, in this movie, he's a joy to watch because every expression that he makes and everything he says is pure gold. It's like you couldn't get more of a psychopathic actor in your life if you tried. He's just so over the top, so funny, so nutty with his expressions. And whenever I talk to someone, I get the impression that they think I'm a crazy person or I'm a psychopath or whatever. I can just fall back on this guy knowing that I might look like a nutcase, but at least I'm not DK. This guy is so nuts and so psychotic. If he looks at him that way, it looks like he's about to kill it. He looks so crazy. Now let me explain this to you. This movie it took a drift, which we got the idea for drift racing. No, it's a very stylized way to go around turns, like where you mess the internal components of the car and make it so like fishtails around the curve and stuff with the e-brake and so on and so forth. The only time that I used this thing, excuse me, is in video games like Need for Speed, Burnout, and this little gem, The Fast and the Furious for the PS2. I will play this game eventually when I learn how to play it better because it's hard. It's freaking hard. Now another thing too I should point out is that this drift racing is pure style. Pure style. It's got no function other than looking good and impressing the women, apparently. I'll get to that in a minute. But there is no actual function to it. In fact, if you take a turn drifting, you go slower than if you take it normally. So it's got no advantage to it, doing it whatsoever. And it takes very much a lot of skill to do it. In fact, when they pull off stunts where they go like inches to the wall or another vehicle or something, I don't believe for one damn minute that any of these actors can do those turns by themselves. And they have to have some people do it for them. There is no way in hell that you can see Brian Key or Lucas Black or Sung Kang, which plays Han, doing these turns, these driving and stuff like that. I might buy Lucas Black driving like a standard, around the corner straightaway and stuff like that. There's no way that they could do regular straight driving, curve driving around the Tokyo Drift style, which is cool, I'll admit, but no, just know. So anyway, little minor things that they get that they have in Japan. I like the cute food, the cute little capsule beds where they have like one bed per rental unit per person that's right in there. The pachinko machines. I don't know if they would technically be gambling, but they're like slot machines, like make with pinball aesthetics. And the real arcade machines too, they got. Now also, one thing that they get wrong, dead wrong in this movie, is that when you're gonna be pursued by the police say, I give up. I don't want to do it. Now, Brian asked Han, why is that? Why did they give up? Han said that because the cars are factory made, that were factory specific, engines, suspension and so forth, that they can't keep up with our cars. So then they just stop right there. They don't bother catching up with us. Now, this is very stupid, wrong, because of course they can catch up with you. These are professional drivers, these are professional lawmen and women that wouldn't do that. And I've heard that from someone that I talked to on Skype years ago that's false. So that's kind of fun. There's also this character called let me get the name right. Morimoto. Now, he's a blonde guy that's in Decade Gang. Now, it's important that he's blonde. I'll tell you why. I think it looks so stupid on men or women, and mostly men. But according to Japanese culture, blonde hair is supposed to be like a demon, a rebel, very aggressive, very much a hooligan. So it's symbolic of that. And he does beat up on a little Bow Wow for giving him like a cheap knockoff of an iPod, something like that. And for some reason he playing with suspenders. He might be gay because he's wearing pink and he's wearing like Freddie Mercury type suspenders, but I don't know why I'm wearing such anything. But I'm just putting out there into the ether. So yeah, that's that. And then there's the famous Tokyo Drift song, which I think it's cool. I think it's very good. I'll be a little high pitched. Now I'm sure that it's been every Asian woman's existence to hear the song. So that's why I play it in my gym, because there aren't that many Asian women that will talk to me. But they can only take two, and they're sisters. But whatever. So this song is pretty good. Although during this song they objectify Japanese women, and they also objectify the cars too. So it's kind of like iffy on that. I find it cool. The objectification is wrong. Although, granted, the women look like sport car models, but that's the director choice in this one. And so they would never do that in real life. But anyway, we have we also have the fact that DK challenges Sean to a race or vice versa. And of course, Sean does shitty because he doesn't know anything about drifting. And he wrecks a car too, and he does it. And DK doing a corkscrew around like a tight parking garage, level up type thing. It's very cool. I didn't think that it said that drifting was useless, but I never said it wasn't cool. It's pretty good looking. The men and the women that can do it. Now, we also introduced Han, which has Sean under his wing as like a protege of sorts because of Han. Han owns the car that he destroys, even though the car isn't resurrected, it's more of a superficial type destruction, so it can easily be fixed, but whatever. Sean's original car was destroyed anyway, even though it was private property and a whole bit like that. So then they show Han, you can't live to him. Now, you should say that, when it comes to Han, if DK is the epitome of a psychopath and a crazy person, Han is the opposite. He's chill. He's cool. He's very silent. He's strong but silent. He knows how to pick up women too. At least in this movie context. Because you see him around the car doing a drift thing and trying to impress ladies, but like in a type of in like a show of masculinity, I guess, for the culture, or I should say in the racing culture, because Japanese people aren't turned on by that, I don't think, on average. But true story, I was trying to talk to somebody about that, and I was trying to circle in the gym in the library, college. So she said to me something in Japanese. I can't say it on YouTube, partially because I don't know what she said. Second of all, I think that if I didn't know what it was, I couldn't actually repeat on YouTube. Otherwise, I'd be banned for life for good at the time. But she was very rude to me because I was disabled and blah blah blah. It's not getting. I wish not like that for every Asian woman I meet from Japan. And that could be why I have kind of a chip on my shoulder from them. But anyway, they show, oh yeah, by the way, the other girl that was also in my class that was Japanese, I asked both of them for a project of mine that I would do for the project cluster presentation if I could use the song train Japanese for it, because I know that like I'm kind of iffy on that. Is it offensive? Is it not offensive to Japanese women in particular? So I asked them about it, and you know what they gave me for a response? The same thing as what I just said. Nothing. a big fat nothing. So I used the song. I got in on the assignment. I was so good in class that I didn't even need to do the assignment. I was so fascinated by Japanese culture, and also for the same matter, I asked both of these young women. I would be fascinated to see how we as Americans. I would like to see your response to how we Americans view your own culture. To which I got big residing nothing. So I was like, what the hell do I gotta do to make these women talk to me? And whatever. It worked in the past. I was talking about Japanese girl from the past. But that's neither here nor there. Anyway, what was I? Oh yeah. During a very intense scene in which Han, when TK finds out that Han has been taking money from the side from him, and therefore his uncle, and then given to Lil Bow Wow, they do a very exciting chase scene after he trains Sean how to drift properly. To where some old man on pier say, bad. And at first they say, that ain't drifting, I'll show you how to drift, or something like that. It's fancy old man like something that relatively recent. I would like to see what would happen if they ever drifted like an old car, like from the 20s and 30s and 40s. That would be interesting. So then they show they show them going through the Tokyo street with Han being chased by TK and Sean end up in the back, and Morimoto getting crashed up against a car and something, and then slammed from the side, all of that. So then they show the cars going through the streets and going into that very, very busy, famous intersection in Tokyo. You know, the one that's filled with hundreds of people in any given moment. So when they see them coming, the girl is also with Sean, and Sean is like, trying to be careful and trying to move around people, and you see them perfectly move out of the way and perfectly good arch for them to drive around. Now, Moses himself couldn't part the Red Sea as clumsily or as speedily as these people move out of the way for the guys in the cars. And that's how good they move out of the way. If you ask me, they should be bringing this race more than the two guys. So then, in the end, Han dies, which would make this movie less in the series chronologically. But it's weird because in future movies they have movies where Han and Dominic Toretto race and do stuff together, which you do allude to in this one. But they also involve Lucas Black Sean. So I don't get how that works into timeline or whatever. is more or less like the Terminator franchise, in which still took good for the first 3 movies, then it goes sideways and backways, front ways, up ways and down ways, and all these other ways too. Anyway, this show, that Han dies very first way possible, but then car flipped over, and then blow up. Unless maybe they pull like a reverse Thanos, in which he snapped and brought Han back to life when he did with Vision, just to kill him again, to get the Mind Stone. They did the same with Han. Whatever. So he's pissed off. He goes running to Daddy about it. Now Daddy said no more street racing for you. As long as you live under my roof, that's it. Now you go. Now he moves in with Han just to spite him, but then go back to Daddy to fix the problem. He says, I'm staying here to fix my problem. Now if that was my dad, he'd be like, you get out of Japan right now, mister. Although he probably wouldn't let me go to Japan for place. Well, yeah. Then, then the girl goes with DK, and then the father gives him an old Mustang to fix up and race, and the father races against DK. Now, Lil Bow Wow gives John his the money that Han been's taken off the side to give to Uncle Kamada. The deputy name, but whatever. So he goes to this the Yakuza or Yakuza. Now I should say that Yakuza mean business. I mean, not like the mafia, not like the Italian mafia or the French mafia. I mean, these guys are real serious motherfuckers. They'll kill and maim their own people. Every time there's a mistake that's made, the person gets one of their fingers chopped off. It's like an incentive program to make sure that they don't do it. They don't make any mistakes. But later on, during the final race, you see the mob guy, the underling, with 4 fingers that are missing from the hands. So I guess I might make a few mistakes, too many, to where I wonder, what would they even need? Well, wouldn't the mafia be a little more busy than that? Do it the race between 2 teenagers about a girl who's in her states, but whatever. So then they show this guy very dignified, and I'm sorry that that we disrespected you in front of everybody. And that's funny that Han took from you and returning back to you and stuff. DK doesn't like this very much because it's like it's go over his head. Talk to the guy, the big cheese, if you will. I have no idea how the Yakuza run business, but it's kind of noble, I guess. And when I mentioned the Yakuza to everyone in my class, time they were like, well, that's one word that we don't want to mention it. But anyway, the ruthless killers, they're romanticized in movies and stuff, but the serious people. Cool tattoos though. I gotta give them that to do with cool tattoos though. It's deadly, but still. Anyway, they show now early in the movie they show Hunt Wolverine trying to do stuff, get his money back. And they show him going to keep the money from this guy in a steam bath, and he's like a really big guy, like 500 plus pounds, and he's a similar wrestler. So he talks to him, and he shoves out the door. It's funny because in the movie, in the bathhouse, there's like, only a towel. But when he gets shoved out the door, he runs in like a full clothing, street clothes. And the big guy is in a robe. And Sean goes back in to get him. And it's real funny. Now, he goes in and gets shoved back in, and then the big guy throws a little pouch of money to Han. Now, what's real funny is that, oh yeah, I should point out that they have, the weird vending machine too, that has like all kind of weird shit in them. Lobster rolls, sandwiches, and all kind of other fun things, and only in Japan. Anyway, they show they show this guy, Lil Bow Wow, Twinkie, has his stock of the cash inside of the back panel of his car. He uses the key he's got hidden in the bed door to open the hatch on the side there on the panel. So you told me that all this money is not well hidden, and you bring it around with you for like that with hundreds of people around you. Any one of those people could easily steal it, or the car could be damaged or call fire or whatever, and then the money's out of the window. That really doesn't make much sense. That's what you get when you deal with gaijin. Although I've only heard the term used in terms of a white guy. I don't know about a black guy or any type of person. So then there's this race with DK and the guy Sean. And I love the way they have a Mustang versus a 350 Nissan Z. American versus Japanese cars. And it's his mountain, so he should win it. And even a goal come out and says this should be easy. Now we don't know how long it's been since Sean got there, but it could be a week, could be a month, could be a year. But he's trained enough to know to ruffle DK's feathers a lot. And he does. DK makes quite a few mistakes and ends up crashing up and burning down the mountain. Max survived. He didn't have the car explode on him. But then they show the kids crashing down, upside down, and spreading and dying there. A big monster dog that would still die like that. Get a piece of glass in his head or his arm or something. But he's pretty stressless. Which is kind of stupid, but whatever. So he ends up winning. Sean does. The uncle said that you can go free now with the girl. And oh yeah, by the way, DK also tried to run him off the road, like in the first race, kind of like a mirror type thing. And that was the only thing that was like shot in Japan because of the hills. Now I find it interesting that, well, number one, I find it interesting that section of hills is, I think, in number 4, Forza Motorsport 4, like one of the Japanese racetracks or something. And I find it interesting that this is the first movie in this series where all the races should look like a video game. I mean, much like this. But they have some glory shots of Sean and Han going from long stretches, like in CGI car and stuff, going around the highway. I don't know where it's supposed to be, but the highway. And it's quite fascinating. That looks like a video game. It looks like Cruising USA or Cruising the World for all I care. So he wins. And then he gets crowned a new Drift King. That must really upset Japanese people. See, a race that's dedicated to them being conquered by a white boy. Not even that, a redneck white boy. So, there was that. And there was no connection whatsoever to any of the Fast and the Furious movies. Not just King. They had they have Dominic Toretto there. And saying I got nothing but time. Now, it's implied that he races with Sean, and that he knew of Han beforehand, which I think the other movies tie into it. So yeah, there was that. Also, for the same matter, when DK is talking with his uncle early in the movie, he said, it's no big deal and stuff like that. And then the uncle says, I'm gonna mess this up a little bit. But he says, we're in a horseshoe. The horseshoe was gotten rid of. And where the horseshoe, the horse couldn't work. The seat couldn't be used. The horse couldn't be, the seat couldn't be used. Then the message wasn't delivered. And then when the message wasn't delivered, the horse, the war was lost. So basically it says, if you're going to take care of this one guy, you better take care of him, otherwise bad things will happen to you. It'll pull up like the chain effect itself to be bigger. And it sure enough it did. Which goes along with a metaphor from the father saying that the nails of stuff will always hammer down. In other words, don't stick out. You're gonna get hammered down eventually. Now, I forgot what the name of the song is, but it's very bass heavy. And it's very, with a Need for Speed. Rock, 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 and then roll, 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 and it's that, I can't think of the song right now, but they had that in it. The Tokyo Drift was the main feature song of this movie. Boy, was it awesome. They also said that Hunt was into American Muscle when he was Dominic Toretto. I would like to see what would happen. They had Dominic Toretto versus Han. And that's funny. But it's also funny that when DK first raced with Sean, he raced with people, the entourage written up in the elevator. And then you see Han goes by himself, which is normal for him. You see, he'd like go with all the other groupies and whatnot. And you see little Bow Wow go with all the Japanese girls. And let me tell you, he had a big smile on his face when he did that. And earlier in the film, he said he keeps a bunch of tissues in his car for driving around the other Japanese girls. Now, I'll let you figure out what that means. Anyway, I love this movie. I eat to give the happy face to seal the proof, because it's freaking Japan. You gotta love it. And there's one thing I noticed about too is that most of the Japanese women in it were white as a ghost. Which according to them is like the most beautiful thing in the world. To have like white skin. Like whiter than I am. And ebony hair. Much like that big boob doll I have there. Or like geisha or something like that. But yeah, I do enjoy this movie a lot. The fact that it's not shot in Japan mostly doesn't affect my liking of the movie. I know someone that speaks fluent Japanese, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna ask what that means. That woman in the beginning of the movie said to that guy. You know, it's bugging me now a little bit. And also, have you guys ever wondered if the translation in the movies were correct? You know, because the cut would be a flub or something. Anyway, let me know if you guys like this movie or not. If you guys like the whole Japanese thing or not. And so, I thank you for watching this movie, my Month of Love video series in February 2024. This movie is freaking awesome. And this game that's based on the movie is freaking hard. Why did they have to make a movie based? Why did they have to make games on the movie that was set in another country? Need for Speed mostly American boys. But I guess they want to build Japanese audiences as well. Because the production was made in Japan, along with many other fine things and people. So, no. If you like my video and you want to see more, you can only like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. If you want, you can always contact me for future ideas for projects and so on and so forth. Call me on my phone or text me at my number at 631-707-3707. You can get me on Twitter at PNelsonPro or X if you prefer it. Also, you can reach me at my email address at JJ's Viewing Channel at gmail.com. So, I see you guys signing off, and I'll see you in the next video.